Good day, and thank you for watching part one of our presentation for a marketing plan for the city of Morrow, Georgia. We're going to explore a number of items in a very brief amount of time. Please take a moment before continuing this video to text the word GA Mobile to phone number 313131. You will receive a link that will give you access to a number of appendixes, each containing much greater details on the subject matters we will be discussing. But first, let's discuss the objective of the marketing plan. Morrow wishes to use hotel-motel taxes to better market the city of Morrow, which should create economic impact and result in increased tax revenues being collected from a number of sources. These sources would be hotel-motel taxes being collected from additional hotel bookings, sales taxes created by increased tourism and new events, property taxes collected from new businesses and residents moving to the city of Morrow, and through rental revenues from city-owned assets leased to event organizers. But first, a DMO must be selected. By law, the city must appoint a not-for-profit designated marketing organization, or DMO, that would be able to access the hotel-motel taxes and through their services invest these dollars into efforts that generate economic impact as previously explained. It is important to remember that although the city wishes to elevate all tax bases through the DMO as shown in the diagram, only the sources listed in green generate benefits to the hotels that are paying into the fund. If the hotels feel their taxes are going towards efforts that do not reciprocate new room revenues for them, an agent principal issue could ensue, whereby hotels end up not supporting the DMO. As outlined in Appendix A, we recommend selecting a DMO that is able to operate as a convention and visitors bureau and show value added back to the hotels. Once that relationship is established, the DMO could then create a Chamber of Commerce arm, collect dues from the business members, and then support the marketing efforts of existing and potential new businesses. Furthermore, by establishing an economic task force, the DMO would then be able to advise City Council on commissioning studies intended to guide the future development of the city and attract new residents. It is also recommended that the city require timely value-added reports from the DMO to ensure a positive return from the dollars invested by the DMO. Before delving further, let's consider a SWOT analysis as further detailed in Appendix B. We first considered the geographical advantage of Morrow in south of Metro Atlanta. Located in Clayton County, only 10 minutes south of Atlanta's International Airport, the 3.4 square mile city perfectly straddles the Interstate 75 corridor and is a geographical center of the county. It has its own exit at State Road 54, which parallels a major freight rail corridor outlined by the red line. This red line is also of importance since it is the designated corridor for the Southern Heavy Rail commuter expansion through Clayton County. This would place Morrow at the only Interstate 75 crossing for the commuter rail. We then looked at the strengths of other metro cities that could serve as opportunities for Morrow. They include Cobb County, which has a convention center bringing many visitors to its hotels; Sandy Springs, that has leveraged its two MARTA commuter rail stations and interstate access to attract successful transit-oriented developments; Lake Lanier area, which has developed into a popular staycation destination along Lake Lanier in the crowded northeast corridor of Metro Atlanta, which boosts many of the amenities available at Morrow's neighboring International Beach Park at Lake Spivey; and of course, Peachtree City, which is able to attract lucrative residents through carefully planning live, work, play neighborhoods. Now we'll discuss our recommendations to realize the opportunities just discussed. We have taken a three-stage approach, dividing our recommendations into immediate, intermediate, and long-term strategies. First, let's explore signage opportunities. As outlined in greater detail in Appendix C, there are two types of signage the DMO could employ. The most obvious is paid billboards to counter the other cities vying for hotel stays from passing motorists. Most notably are the campaigns from the city of McDonough and Henry County, both south of Morrow. The second opportunity is a little bit more creative. Morrow suffers from little visibility from the interstate due to high retaining walls. By soliciting the Georgia Department of Transportation to add additional informational signage to the Morrow exit, Morrow could reposition itself as a city of significance, as seen in the mock-up photo. This would signal to passing motorists that exit 233 is a safe overnight lodging exit, since it is so vibrant with a university campus, convention center, state archives, and historical sites. Furthermore, such signage would only require a one-time investment of little to no funds to the DMO. So how do we take this marketing campaign mobile? If you noticed on the Henry County billboard, their call to action was a website to discover more about their exit. This type of call to action is not convenient for passing motorists. As outlined in Appendix D, a more effective campaign would be to employ the same text-to-code technology to your mobile device, which would lead motorists to a mobile-friendly information site about Morrow. Take a moment on your Appendixes menu to tap on the Come to Morrow logo at the bottom of your menu screen. This will bring you to a home page allowing visitors, convention attendees, residents, students, and business owners with accessible information in real time. When fully developed, it would drive visitors to current hotel offers, local attractions, allow for restaurant reservations, and the like. The power of this technology is the ability to create different text codes to direct traffic to various landing pages. It is also able to focus attention to businesses and hotels solely within the city limits of Morrow, and thereby concentrate economic impact within the city itself. Please take a moment to explore the various menu pages before returning to the Appendixes. Directly on the Morrow exit is an entity called Thunder Tower West. Thunder Tower is one of two Harley-Davidson dealerships, with Thunder Tower East located in Elgin, South Carolina. They both derive their name from the South Carolina location, which has a multi-level glass elevator with floors rotating Harley-Davidson bikes. Harley-Davidson has plans to redevelop the Morrow location to increase its visibility to the interstate and match the standards of the East Tower. In preparation of the expanded Tower West, Harley-Davidson is actively seeking a marketing coordinator who will be responsible for creating a marketing plan and budget which will comprise TV and radio spots, social media campaigns, as well as print and billboard advertising. As outlined in our signage appendix, the DMO could co-market with Harley-Davidson and realize synergies in sharing costs of various forms of advertising. Also, notice how the DMO is able to extend the Morrow application campaign through a specific Thunder Tower code. As outlined in Appendix E, the marketing coordinator would be challenged with creating a number of large events, needing meeting and entertainment venues, as well as attracting visitors in need of hotel rooms and dining options. This concludes Part 1. Please return back to the Appendixes on your mobile phone to access Part 2.